Hey everybody, it is Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and welcome to Merch Talk today. So far, it is just me and Chris. The other guys will pop in when they are able to. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Margaret. How are you?
I'm doing well. And as you guys noticed, the title of today's Merch Talk is Hurricane Shirts, a surefire way to make a bestseller. And this is pretty close to home for me because, as you guys know, I am from the Houston area. I'm just south of Houston, and well, not at the moment. I've been in a hotel for about a week. It's almost a week now, and yeah, the devastation has just been terrible. So I thought we would talk about that. Just yesterday, Joe posted in Merch University. He was looking for some ideas, and somebody suggested, "Oh, you should make Hurricane Harvey shirts." So I thought we would talk about it, but he's not here yet. He'll show up in a minute, I guess.
Yeah, he'll be coming along with pizza Wi-Fi and ghost children and all the other fun things that he brings along.
Absolutely. I guess while we're waiting, give him a few minutes to see if he pops in. How have sales and things been?
The last couple days for me have been a little slower than normal. Just to let everyone know, I tiered up to 500 actually. I don't even remember what day it was. It was sometime last week. And there was a whole group of people that were getting tiered up last week. And luckily for me, I had over 100 sales and I was one of the lucky ones to get tiered up. So yay, I'm at 500 now. So the journey is moving forward. So I'm
Awesome.
very stoked about that.
Congratulations.
But no, for my sales, I'm actually looking into that right now. Oh, actually, I got a sale today, a new one. I've been doing okay. Like I've been trying to upload the 10 designs a day. I've been trying to keep up with that. I kind of failed a little bit yesterday, but things have been slow for the last couple days, but they were pretty strong in August. I was averaging about a shirt a day, which is for me, it's really good. And one of my best-selling shirts I sold 10 of so over the course of this month, so that's good too.
That is really good. Yeah. My August hasn't been amazing, but I really think it's because I haven't been uploading as much. And I'm also wondering, I know we're really good with our tinfoil hat theories because we just don't know. But I wonder if how when I upload, I create many versions of the shirt, and I might end up with the lights, the darks, the premium, the regular, and I might end up with like 12 designs going up. I'm wondering if that does something with Amazon where they see it like flooding. I don't know. And they're like, that they,
Yeah, I've been trying to start. I went back since I had like so many older designs from the 100 that I had. I went back and I thought like, well, what could I change up? What could I put on dark shirts or light shirts? And I've been doing that too. And I noticed since I've been doing that, sales have been slowing down also. So I don't know if that's a thing or whatever, but I think that's the struggle with us, is trying to figure out like new designs and staying fresh and up to date with all of our stuff. So I hear you.
yes, I think I'm gonna try holding off on doing as many or stagger them or something like that, where I'm not uploading 9, shirts that are
Same
pretty
thing.
similar with
Right.
similar titles and keywords and things like that. Because a lot of times I do just copy and paste the keywords if it's the same thing. I might change the title up depending on the variation of the shirt, but I'm wondering if that's affecting it. So I don't know. I mean, it may not be, it may be, who knows?
Yeah, you and I think are the closest relation to our theories, and like everyone like wants to shoot us down so fast, thinking that we're crazy or we're kooks or whatever. But there, you know what? It's too there's too many coincidences for
Right.
for for this stuff. Like there's got to be some kind of weird algorithm or something that's going on, because it makes sense. Like you said, like there was a time where I didn't upload anything. I didn't have any shirts. The first day I started uploading stuff frequently, sales started to come in like crazy.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I completely noticed that. So I'm gonna try it starting today because I haven't uploaded anything today. I will max 2 of the same style and just maybe hold the rest back for later, like the next week or something. So I'm not flooding all the same at one time. Okay, so I don't know if the other guys are gonna come, so we can talk Hurricane Harvey if you want.
Yeah.
So if you guys, if you don't watch the news or anything, you guys are watching live, there a hurricane hit down in Texas, and it just, it actually went right over where my younger brother lives in, just outside of Corpus. He lives a little more inland, just demolished the whole path. But then on the what they call the dirty side of the hurricane, hit Houston and my town where I live, Friendswood, League City, Clear Lake, Dickinson, all that southern area below Houston just got, flooded. So, but a lot of people there have been some shirts going up on merch for Hurricane Harvey. So I'm going to screen share real quick. First of all, before we get started, let me just say, this is not a good idea. I'm sharing this with you because before I jump into it and you start getting excited, like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make these shirts. Amazon's terms of service, I'm going to screen share it if I can get there. Here it is. If you take a look, did I click the wrong thing? I sure did. Of course I did. Stop screen sharing. Let me grab the right screen real quick. So Amazon's terms of service, how did I click the wrong thing? Okay, who knows? So this is on Merch by Amazon. If you go to, let's see, their content policy, if you come down under objectionable content, the 2.5, human tragedy, designs that depict human tragedy are in some way connected with the tragedy or treat human life satirically, blah, blah, blah. Okay, commemorate or memorialize the loss of human life. So that is where, hang on. Did I just kick you out? What have I done?
No, I'm here. I'm still here. We're good.
My brain, I'm a little scatterbrained. I've been getting like 4 to 6 hours of sleep a night for like the last week, almost week. So I'm a bit,
Right.
So yeah, basically, if this hurricane is not the definition of depicting human tragedy, I don't know what is. There's been at least 10 deaths, if not more. Thousands of people are like 9,000 people are in our convention center, that are refugee there. I mean, they're just, people have lost everything.
Yeah, it's been crazy. And like for here being in California, what I hear a lot around, like, around work and just out, is it's funny because like people here in California are more concerned about the pets than the people, from what I've heard, like, so I guess there's a lot of displaced pets also in Texas.
Yeah. And luckily, many years in the past, when people go to get rescued, to be taken to shelters, they weren't, a lot of them didn't allow pets. But this is the first year, my dad was telling me, this was the first year that they're saying, bring your pets, because they know people won't leave their pets behind, and then their lives are put at risk. So let me go ahead and screen share. There are a number of shirts up. There's like 800 something up there, and they're selling.
Okay.
They really, so I went to merch research, and then so here we have, Hurricane Harvey shirts. There's at the moment 821, and I mean, the sales ranks are really great. I survived Hurricane Harvey, but I would really, if you value your account, I would really recommend not doing this, because if and when they come back at it, then you will be, you will be in breach of basically the contract that you've agreed to not upload things that have to do with human tragedy, and you could get your account suspended.
I mean, just like human decency too, like the whole like morality and the ethical thing is who would want to profit from this also, which is kind of crazy. I mean, you don't know if the proceeds are going to go to relief or anything, and you can't really put that in your description, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
no, you can't.
But like for me, it's like I wouldn't touch this thing at all, because I feel like it's just I don't know. I just feel dirty just doing something like this.
Yeah. So and there have been people that have died. So imagine if it was your father that drowned and you see somebody walking around with this, you know what I mean? It's just,
yeah, that too. I mean, geez. Yeah, I survived. It's like it's still going on. You know what I mean? Like, it's not over yet, and they're making these I survived shirts. Like, wow.
Yeah. So and it's going to happen. I mean, and people are going to want them. People are going to want to buy them. People are going to want.
Right.
But as a merch designer, is that where you want to, is that the route you want to go? Is that the risk you want to take with your account, to make a quick profit off of a shirt that could get you?
And I totally forgot about that terms of service also, because I've done 9/11 shirts before too, and that kind of touches, I guess, on human tragedy and everything too. So I have to go back and look at that. But it's one of those things. Like for me, I'm a newer member, and I totally forgot about that whole thing too till you brought it up. And I definitely, if you can link that terms of service link in the description, that would be great for anyone who's watching on the back end, because I definitely want to reread that, because I read it when I first started and it's been months since I've read it again. So it's a good refresher for anyone that's a veteran or new, just to go and read through that again, because I think that changes every once in a while too.
Yeah, totally. And there is a thing there, hang on, let me screen share it again, where it talks about, because somebody suggested to Joe, oh, he should do this. And well, what if you say that you're going to donate the proceeds to charity? And that is even on there. You cannot do this description that give the impression that Amazon donates sales to proceeds to charity, or that your sales will be donated. So you can't even say, well, it's okay because I'm going to donate the proceeds. They don't allow that. So you can't do it. Nick in the chat was saying Teespring has an option where you can directly donate funds directly to the charity. He says that's the only way I could see doing one of these shirts. Yeah, if you're donating 100% to a relief like American Red Cross. Absolutely. See, I didn't know that. That would be a way to do it. Like a girl in my town, because my town was hit really hard, Friendswood, Texas, and a company offered to create shirts, and 100% of the proceeds were going to this. Basically, the town created a GoFundMe account for relief for victims just in Friendswood, and so a company, put it out there that they'll make the shirts. 100% profits going to the GoFundMe for the town. So, like, that is a way to go about it. No, you're not making money off of people who've lost everything. So.
Yeah. Exactly. And you just got to watch out too about different charities, because, who knows if the money really goes to, and that's my tinfoil part of this too, is I've always been, for me, I've always been skeptical of charities, even Red Cross and stuff like that. I mean, even though they're reputable and everything, I always want to help. I'd rather help people directly. And if you can help people directly, that's what kind of stuff that I would rather do for that kind of thing.
Yeah. And I did a video a couple days ago, where I talk about some more reputable places if people were wanting to donate. And then I put it out there for, on my Facebook, like, hey guys, if you know of somebody that's reputable, or places that are looking for stuff, let me know. So I know there's go ahead. There's one that's like the Texas Diaper Exchange. There was another one for pets and animals. And then like food banks, Houston Food Bank, Galveston County Food Bank, those kind of places that do 100% for the population they serve.
I was looking on Instagram yesterday, and I don't know where it was. Someone was posting a photo of like people were charging like $50 for a 24 pack of like water and things like that. And I was just like, how could I mean, I understand supply and demand, and like everyone wants to buy, I guess, I don't know, like
it's price gouging,
Yeah, well, in a way too, though, if you think about it, if they did have, and I'm just thinking of this right now, I guess if you did have the prices normal, someone would come in and just buy it all. You know what I mean? So I guess raising the prices is kind of a way to control, to make sure that someone doesn't come in and really kind of just wipe everyone out. And,
I know a grocery store, somebody posted a picture of a local grocery store, and they put on there, we have no bread. Customers are limited to 1 carton of eggs, 1 case of water, and it was like you could get one of these things, and that was it.
Yeah, putting limits on it's another thing too. But I mean, I don't know. It's scary. I really feel for everyone over there, because I have no idea if something like that happened in California, there would be riots, there'd be looting. People wouldn't be like, oh, okay, I'll just wait in line and take one and buy one. People would be running in there taking stuff, and that would be that. So, scary times.
I mean, I've heard of a little bit of looting going on, but overall, it sounds like it's been pretty tame. I mean, I don't know what the gun laws are like in California, but we have open carry, and people have their guns.
Yeah, we don't have open carry here. Guns are really kind of this is like a democratic state, so with all that, they're not.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. And like, we're definitely not progressive when it comes to gun laws and stuff. So there's you can get a private carry license and all that, but you have to be like a cop or a private detective or something like that, or security.
Yeah. So I don't know if I mean people are gonna do if they're desperate, like if I saw my child that was sick, needed water. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the desperation that. Okay, merch, because that's where we were talking.
Yeah, we went down a crazy road there for sure.
But yeah, absolutely. When you are designing and you want to jump on trending things, like this hurricane is trending, but make wise choices with your account. And I won't be jumping on this one. Now, while we were away, my son did come up with a hurricane shirt idea, but it has nothing to do with Hurricane Harvey. It's kind of like a Sharknado thing. It's like,
right.
Tornadoes are really devastating, but when it's like Sharknado, it's different. But I told him, I was like, this is a really good idea, but we're going to wait. We'll maybe upload this shirt in a month or two. You know what I mean? We're not going to do this right now.
I hear you.
I'm not sharing it because somebody else
Yeah,
would take
yeah,
it.
no, I was just gonna ask, like, oh, what was it? But then I realized, I realized where we're at right now. I'm like, oh, okay, this is the internet. They're gonna take it.
Yeah. So, so yesterday, what I did, I did a video yesterday where we were creating a shirt because it's fun to do that live, and I was like, what we need right now is some funny shirts out there. So if you're looking, like, there's a lot of people out there that are needing a laugh, needing a smile. Start looking for some ideas for ways to make people happy. So that's what I went with that yesterday. So we made a shirt about motorboating. I don't know if you came in and watched. I don't think.
No, I saw your links and everything. Yesterday was crazy for me. I just couldn't get into it, but I did see your links.
Yeah, so it was good. I need to go make some more versions of it, but it was a fun, and actually the design turned out, it looked really good. So that was
yeah,
nice.
I love those tutorials that you do, for sure, and it helps out because there's a lot of people that don't know how to even start the process of making a shirt. So that's cool.
Yeah, and then I think also it shows, like, because the one I did before this one, the shirt was like, meh, it came out, it was not amazing. But somebody commented and was like, I haven't really gotten started because I thought you had to be like a designer, and your shirt is like not a good design.
Yeah, well, the thing is, for us YouTube content creators, and by the way, anyone who wants to check out my channel, you can check out my link below.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, like we, what do you call it? As YouTube creators, I sometimes forget, or we sometimes forget that there's a whole bunch of viewers that are brand new to YouTube, brand new to merch, brand new to eBay, and we forget that some of the basic things that we take for granted, like listing and photos and design ideas and Photoshop, there's a good percentage of people that have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, the guy didn't say it. I think it was a guy. He didn't say it to be mean, like, this design is not that great. But it gave him hope, like, hey, you can do it. I can do it. Like, yeah, totally, you can do it. Hang on one second. Is there a problem? Okay. He gets 10 more minutes and we switch. Sorry, we're in a hotel room. The kids are having their.
Yeah, no problem. Like, that's gotta be rough. So what's the story? I hate to go back into the hurricane stuff, but you're gonna be there for a little while, and then.
Yeah. Our street, today is the first day that Randy was able to leave the house since Friday, I think. Friday night is when it hit really hard. And see, I talked about this too. Like, so Friday, I came Thursday because I'm a big chicken, and my dad, other people were like, you're overreacting. We're just going to get a little rain. The hurricane's not even going to hit Houston.
Yeah.
And so, but I've been through a number of hurricanes, and even if you make it through the hurricane, the aftermath is, you lose power, water, all this stuff. So I was like, I'm taking the kids and going. I don't care if I look like a, you know, I don't care if I look like
Right.
I'm overreacting or a worry word, whatever. So we went thrifting Friday. I made a video Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and I called it my Hurricane Harvey haul.
I saw that, and I was very proud of you that you're at least, you know, instead of, you know, you could, there's two ways you could be doing it. You can be feeling sorry for everyone and just being depressed, or you can actually pull yourself out of that kind of mindset and kind of try to go on as normal and try to understand that, you know, there's tragedy going on around you, and just trying to stay positive. Because, you know, I'm a firm believer in, like, if someone's positive and people are sad around you, that your positivity could definitely pull others out of, you know, their dark places.
Yeah. However, I changed the title of it because I started feeling like so I did that, went to bed, woke up the next morning, and everything was underwater. And so
Yeah.
I felt like, here I am making this video, kind of like profiting off of, you know.
Right.
So I just changed the title. I was like, Dallas Hall, you know. But
Right.
yeah, the whole thing hadn't, I don't know. But yeah, that's the why. That's the why. I'm trying to at least do this, like, because I feel so helpless.
Right.
But you had asked me a question. I forgot what it was.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, we'll be here a bit. The water.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, the water finally went down this morning. It had been at our doorstep. We got a little bit of water in, not anywhere near like in my neighborhood. People were getting rescued with helicopters and boats. One of my neighbors, the water was up waist deep in her house. So for us just to get a little bit,
Yeah,
no
that's
complaints.
crazy.
Yeah, my dad got water in his house. He has never in over 40 years flooded, ever. You know, so he never has left for a hurricane. He thinks it's silly. He's never left. So this year he actually said, and my dad is one of those guys that's not like, says that he was wrong, you know.
No.
But he was like, you were right to take the kids and go.
Yeah.
And he was one of the biggest, telling me not to go, telling me and he was like, leave the kids with me. He was saying, it's going to be more dangerous for you to get the kids on the road and try to get out of town. You just leave the kids with me at my house.
Yeah, that's the worst part. So for everyone in the chat, we can get back onto the merch discussion. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the chat, and we will try to do our best. I'm the rookie here. I have 500 designs is my limit. Margaret is a tried and true veteran, so she'll be able to help you. I'll be able to just kind of figure something out.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely leave a question below in the comments.
Yeah,
or in the chat.
I'm at the 4,000 tier. I'm able to upload 80 shirts a day. I have recently got a ton of shirts taken down, because like from the 90 days of not selling, you know.
Yeah, me too.
So it's time to start building that back up. Got to get those motorboating shirts going.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was. Too bad Jeff's not here. He would totally jump all over that joke.
He was in the chat. He was leaving fun comments. So, and I used OBS so you can see all the comments.
Yeah. Oh, how is that going? Are you able to figure it out?
Yeah, I need to be able to. I know there's a way to do it, like for our videos like this, so I have to find out.
Yeah, for me, when I did interviews and I used OBS, there was a lot of different wrangling that had to occur for me to do that. But yeah, that's a little tougher. I had to use like 2 cameras and all kinds of stuff like that.
Oh. Let's see. Deb Planet Media Music 4,000 here. Yeah, I'm able to upload 4,000 shirts. And Mike Treasure Gnome, hey, how's it going? He's asking how many do we both have live now. Hey, Mike, do you want to come talk to us? I can send you the link. Our other guys, I don't know what happened. Jeff, I think, said he thought it was earlier today. I'm gonna send you the link, Mike, in case you want to come talk about terms of service and fun stuff like that.
Yeah, I have. I think I have. I have to look. I think I have 120 something live right now, and I just got tiered up to 500. So the smart thing I should have done, and I've always said this too, is to make sure that you have designs ready to go when you're capped out, because you have plenty of time to make designs, have them ready. And for me, I really dropped the ball on that. I had stuff designed, and I still have a whole notebook of stuff that I can do, but I should have had them ready. You know, all 500 even ready to go, but I didn't. So
Well, I mean, I would just yeah, just get on it.
Yeah. So
Because
it's kind of.
I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
oh, I'm just saying because in the fourth quarter, who knows what happens? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So, is this the first show Jeff has missed? It might be. He said he would try to pop in a bit. I have not been very on it with. Oh, look, there he is. Speak of the devil. On it with. I don't know. I'm in a hotel, so.
There he
Hey,
is.
how's it going, Jeff? Been very.
Oh.
With. Oh, look there.
Party foul.
I told you 5 minutes, please. Wait. Okay. So, how's it going, Jeff?
Hot.
Hot?
Hot.
Really?
Hot.
I think you're saying hot.
It's true.
Yes.
It's been in the hundreds all week.
Yes.
Oh.
And it's hotter for Jeff because he's south.
Yes. That's why I thought in my head 11 o'clock for some reason, and I got my shipping done, and I wanted to get out before it hit those triple digits. So I went out. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm glad you made it. We were talking about the Hurricane Harvey shirts and people, whether or not that is infringing on like terms of service where they're benefiting off of human tragedy. So
I think there's a line there. I'm not going to cross it, but
it's iffy, right?
there's an argument that can be made that, like I caught it a little bit. You were mentioning that I survived Harvey t-shirts. Yeah. I don't think that's benefiting a tragedy per se, but there was a tragedy. There was loss of life. So yeah, there's a line. I would cross it.
I mean, I see people wanting to buy. I get it. Like I get people wanting to buy those shirts, but I don't know if merch is the place to sell them.
Yeah.
It's a great area for sure.
I'm absolutely,
obviously Amazon let them go through.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, will they continue to let them stay, or will they?
I think when they say it's like a mass shooting,
right.
That would be a definite no gray area. But yeah, I think this is kind of gray because you have a lot of people that just survive it. I don't know.
Yeah, I was saying for me, it's more a moral and an ethical thing. Do you really want to profit off of this? And I just couldn't do it.
I had a shirt removed, not a shirt. I think it was a decal. And I can't remember what it was, but I had one on eBay a couple years ago that was removed for that reason. And I can't remember what it was, though.
Right.
I can't remember because I wouldn't think I would do anything to try to benefit off that. It's like a Prince died. I almost put up Prince decals, and then I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. So.
Yeah. I'm looking in the. So how have your sales and things been?
I would say slow. I perceive it slow, but I'm doing the same 4 to 6 t-shirts a day, which is, I know, not your numbers, but.
Oh, it is this month.
And as of this morning, I passed up last month's total, by 1 or 2. And we have today and tomorrow left. So I'm doing better than last month.
That's awesome. This is a number of months drop for me this month. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make 1,000 this month. So.
To me, that's laughable. I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I'll be lucky if I barely get past 100 in sales. Well, not 100, but 100 in net. So when I hear you guys talking about oh, I just sold 4 to 6 a day, whatever, I'm like, that's great. That's awesome.
I know. And that's the thing. When I first started out, and I still should be that way. I still am. Just that first set, $7 payout. I was like, yeah, $7 every little bit, right?
Yeah.
But I used to it.
Yeah, I just had a payment go through, and I don't know if it was from my YouTube, but it was the same around the same amount for the shirts I just got paid out for this. Did we get paid out for this month already or no?
Yeah.
Somebody said yeah, but I haven't checked my account.
Because I got paid yesterday, and I thought, okay, that was for this month. So yeah, it was nice to be able to pay a bill or something like that. So I love it. It's awesome.
think they're a little late this month because normally it's on the 20th, but I don't even remember getting an email.
I got the email a few days ago, and then I got the payment yesterday, or the day before yesterday.
Yeah. Do you guys? I know there's some questions in the chat. I'll get in a second. Do you guys have things that you are working towards, like goals that you're using this money to go towards, or is it just like daily household stuffs?
It's kind of extra for me now because eBay and my vinyl site pretty much pay the bill, and my wife pay the bills. So it's kind of extra, but we're going to start, we're finally, I think, getting the solar installed next week. So that's going to be an extra $190 a month. But
yeah,
for money and electricity. So
yeah, for me, it's just basically like paying bills. I wish I had the extra money to be able to invest and stuff like that. But for me, all the eBay stuff that I do, it's all goes to kids' tuition and bills and all that kind of stuff. So it's like a supplemental income for sure.
Yeah, yeah. We just, well, my husband's car is paid off, but mine is still, I think I still like $7,000 left on it. So I'm hoping, like, and I know I have to put money to the side to pay taxes, so don't jump on me later for that. Yes, I'm putting money to the side for taxes, but basically we're just trying to like use what we can to get this van paid off. Oh yeah, I hate that. I hate it.
I take a PayPal loan out in October.
Do what?
I take a PayPal loan out in October to pay off the taxes. I used to take money out and put it up into a it used to be ING.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they paid more interest and saving, so I used to put money in there automatically. But I haven't done it since the economy dropped. I stopped, and then I haven't got back to doing it. So every year I owe, and I just kind of, that's when I pay off my PayPal capital loan. So I just take out another one and pay off my taxes that way.
I actually did that PayPal capital loan too. It's really awesome the way they have it.
I've never done that. I've never had to.
Yeah, it's really cool to like. I would definitely suggest no one do it if you don't have something that you can invest in or purchase to like turn around. If you're gonna buy it just to go, if you're gonna get like that kind of loan just to go on vacation, don't do it.
Okay, I won't.
I do it every time mine's available. I do it, and I put the money in the bank, and I'll put some of it back in the business, but a lot of it I just put up there for rainy days in case a rainy day happens, and then pay off a bill because of interest. There's no interest on a PayPal loan, so it's cheap.
Well, there's a fee. It's like it's a hidden interest of sorts.
It's cheaper than interest.
Yes, especially if you pay the 30%. If you do the 30% one, it's way cheaper.
Huh. That's something to think about. I mean, like, how big are they?
It depends on your average sales and stuff like that.
They go over your deposits in PayPal over the past 12 months, I think it is, and that on that.
Here's my thought process. Like, I wonder if it's less than the interest on my van.
It is.
Like, am I paying more with the? I know this is not merch related, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah.
We can talk about it later.
And we're not financial advisors, so this is not financial advice.
That's what I did, Margaret. I my first one, I paid off a credit card because I was paying the minimum on the credit card, and interest would just skyrocket. So it's cheaper in the long run. All right.
Yeah, definitely look into it, Margaret, for sure. And you'll be able to see. You don't have to go and apply. You can apply, and you don't have to accept it, but you can see what they'll give you.
Yeah, I just don't like debt.
No, I hear you. They structure it so easily. So every time you get a payment, you sell something through your PayPal account, they'll take out a certain percentage per sale.
Okay. And then you can pay more.
Yes, you can pay more.
Oh. Okay, so let's get back to merch.
Yeah.
American Yesteryear in the chat says, when you guys upload in bulk, do you wait for each shirt to start processing before you upload the next one?
No.
I have a strategy. What do you do? Well,
I'll say no with a caveat. If it's the same design, sometimes, not all the time, I'll wait to see it go into processing to make sure it's going to be okay before I upload the same design in a different style or different shirts, whatever.
What was the question? I totally just had a brain fart right now.
When you guys upload in bulk, do you wait for each shirt to start processing before you upload the next one?
Oh, I do. I wait to make sure that the keywords and the description and the bullet points are like they don't get rejected, and then I'll upload the rest of them. That's what I do.
Yeah, yeah. I'll upload them all, and then I'll send one through, and then I put the rest in draft. And then when I see that one go through, then I go hit the other ones and let them go through. So
yeah, I'll do 2 or 3 at a time, and might wait and then wait on those. And because I noticed when I did like 10 at a time real quick, I have 2 that were duplicates of different colors that are still they're live, but they're still in processing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I have that. And
I had one approved yesterday that was in processing since June 18th. So, it's like I don't want to tax the servers, so I will space. I'll do a couple and then I'll wait. I
actually have a funny story. I had shirts that were stuck for like 2 months that just went through yesterday. And I already no, they weren't live, like they were stuck. You know, the processing.
Yeah.
And I re-uploaded them and they went through real quick, and then they got uploaded yesterday. I was like, what the hell?
That's what happened with this one shirt. It was not live. It was in processing since June 18th, and I re-uploaded it in July.
Right.
Right through. So now I have 2 of the same shirt and everything up.
Yeah, I just left it too. I was just like, forget it. I have 500 things to load.
Yeah, you got space, wiggle room.
Are you?
Pardon?
Oh, you are. I forgot. Oh no.
What?
Oh, I forgot that Chris went to 500. I thought.
Yeah, I just got tiered, which is cool.
And you're at the 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Yay. Treasure Gnome Mike says this was his worst month of the year. Okay, good. I'm not alone. And Vintage Vinny's there. Hey, Vincent. Are you doing merch, Vincent? If not, you can get on it. Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking in the chat to see if there was another question. Oh, okay. Mike is asking, are you guys selling shirts on third-party Amazon yet? Not yet. Not I, but I'm planning on doing a Printful Etsy integration, and I'm going to do a video about it. So I know a lot of people are asking. I am. You know it. So Jeff, are you doing the Printful Etsy? No, you're not. You're not.
No, I'm not.
Etsy is you and Etsy are on the outs.
Yeah. I emailed them again last month, and they said, no, stop emailing us, and we're going to ignore all future emails. So
did they really?
More or less, that was it. They said they're going to ignore all future emails from me. I mean, I begged and pleaded, apologized, all that stuff.
Darn. Let's see. Yeah, Tracy said that paid off her credit cards a few years ago. Glad I don't have debt anymore. It's the worst. I hate it. I don't. Okay, I'm just not sure what that's about. There are some comments that I'm not sure about. So, how many? Okay, Coffee Dawn. How many rejections before your account gets suspended? Nobody knows.
I think it's subjective. They're going to look. I'm hoping they look at what kind of rejections they were. And I don't know.
Yeah, not too many people know, but you can actually contact Amazon and ask them specifically why a certain design was rejected, and they will get right back to you and tell you why.
And Mo and I talked, and Mo was on MerchMind, and he had his account suspended. I don't know if y'all watched that. He had his account suspended for 30 days. That had to be really hard.
I had one, and I think I don't know if I mentioned it last week, or I had one that was I re-uploaded because it was removed after 90 days, and it was rejected. And they said because of copyright or something. And it's one of those designs I bought off of a design pack, and I know there's a couple others up there that were same design, and so I wrote them and say, hey, I was up there first, and they came back and said it wasn't that, it was because of your words and your description. And I reworded it this time, and I included the word CrossFit and CrossFit.
Oh.
So I haven't re-uploaded again yet. I might not.
So CrossFit is copyright.
copyright or trademark or something.
Trademark, whatever.
Yeah, I just watched a 2020 thing on Sunday about the guy who invented CrossFit, so it's kind of funny.
Huh.
So I just got to take the word out.
Young, I sent you an invite. It's in your messenger.
Oh, he only does Facebook Live now.
Yeah.
He's a Facebook Live star.
Okay, let's see.
Is he in the chat?
Yeah, retro aficionado. That's Young. Okay, so
You're talk
Chris,
about his haircut.
What's wrong with his haircut?
Nothing. I was just jabbing at him last night.
Yeah.
You hear that, Young? You got to get on the chat now and get in the stream and defend your honor.
Okay, so Chris, you said you might have a few notes on the side because I'm.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like I don't use a lot of third-party tools for my merch stuff, and I'm wondering like what are some good places to go for newbies like me to do research and stuff like that. I know there's you mentioned merch research.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do a quick like explanation about merch research or what that is exactly, or for the new people?
Sure. So merch research. Let me screen share real quick because I just so happen to have it open. And there is a paid version, and then there's also the free version. So this is
okay.
Merch research, and the URL now changed to Merch Informer. But if you type in merch research, it'll pop up. Do you have an echo? I can hear myself.
I don't hear any.
No, and I know I don't use this to my fullest advantage. And actually, Neil Lassen and I were supposed to talk on Monday, but I did not feel comfortable because I was here. So anyway, you can search here. You've seen this before, yeah?
Yeah. I use that just to find out if the shirt's on merch.
Yeah. And Chris, have you used this?
No, like I'm saying, I don't use any of these third-party
really?
tools. Yeah, no, I don't use anything.
So even if you just use it like the way, like a freeway, not like a freeway you drive on, but but if I want to see if there's any, this will narrow down just the merch shirt. So if I want to put in Hurricane Harvey, it'll pull up just merch by Amazon shirts. And so you can.
So this is basically, so merch research is a good way just to, it shows you the ASINs and the ranks too. That's cool.
Well, this is a plugin that I've got that shows this.
Oh, what plugin is that?
That plugin is called Merch Tools.
Merch Tools.
See, I just use Unicorn Smasher at this point because then I can sort by rank.
Oh, you know what? I lied. That's not Merch Tools. That's DS Amazon Quick View.
Okay, hold on.
I lied. I'm gonna put it in here in the chat. DS Amazon Quick View shows the rank.
Yeah, because rank is a good thing because it'll show you how many have sold. Well, not how many have sold, but a good idea of like what's selling well.
Yeah, and it'll show like, because if there's no rank there, then that shirt hasn't sold. So you can kind of see at a glance, like here, rank not found. That shirt hasn't sold.
Right. Which I like. I like that design.
So there's that. Kinds of things for. Oh my gosh, resources and research and trademark search, blah, 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 blah. There's tons of stuff on there.
Okay.
And then mostly, other than that, let me stop screen sharing. Mostly, I don't use a whole lot else other than just some of the plugins like Unicorn Smasher, like Jeff was saying.
That sounds crazy. What's Unicorn Smasher? Sounds
okay, here we go. I'm going to screen share again.
You have to be on a page with all the products. And
I got it.
Click it, and it brings them all up in a new window.
Okay, so, go on, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is, just the merch shirt. So like I went through merch research. And so here up in my little plugin, is it showing that up there? I don't know if you can see it. My Unicorn Smasher, I click on that, and then it's going to go through just these shirts that I have pulled up. And it's loading. And then you'll be able to search, like sort them by rank.
Oh, nice. So I can use that for literally any category, really, even for like my Amazon sales and stuff to figure stuff out.
That's what it was made for.
And then once you can see, okay, this is the best selling one, and you can open it in a new tab, or it usually has a little pop out. Maybe it's still thinking. It's thinking. Are you talking?
No.
I'm hearing voices then.
Nice.
Anyway, it generally will pop up a window. There's a little window that pops up, but you know, so you can see what it's, you know, estimated sales, blah blah blah. Okay. And then what I do is I open these in new tabs to see what kind of keywords that they have used.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's great.
Those are the main things I use. Yeah.
That's great.
That's all I use.
That's all you use?
Yep.
I know I'm not using, I know there's way more that I could be doing with Merch Informer, but that's one of the reasons I want to get Neil on, because I feel like there's a lot more that I could be using there.
Is he the creator of Merch Informer, or is he affiliated with it somehow?
Yeah, he's one of the creators of it.
It's like a dev or something.
Yeah. So, yeah, Dave says the Unicorn Smasher estimated sales column is usually way off. Yeah.
It was 112.
Yeah.
Well, Margaret, if you should work out a deal with Merch Informer to somehow put your links of your tutorials on their page.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. P.S. Neil.
Because you have really good tutorials that I think would benefit both of you and the site.
Thanks. Okay, so we have like 10 minutes left. So let's see if there's any more questions, and then hopefully, do you have more questions? Do you have more that you wanted to?
No, I just wanted to talk about third-party tools, and you covered it. You covered it good enough for me to do homework, so that's good.
Okay.
Google Trends and Google Keywords.
Yeah, I know about Google Trends. That's a really great thing to just look about general, even like subjects and different things that are getting popular.
I use Market Samurai sometimes too.
Market Samurai? I'll have to look at that one.
It was created for doing niche websites, you know, keywords and stuff. But it's good. It will suggest more keywords, and it tells me, like Google keywords, it will tell me how many searches have been made for that. So I can know if it's a popular one or not.
Okay, so Coffee Don says, does Merch wait until you have uploaded all your slots before you get tiered up, or do they do it based on the number sold?
Jeff's going to put his tinfoil hat on.
No, it doesn't fit.
Did you? Okay, go on.
No, it's a knitted hat. The toss. The terms on Amazon state at least under 500 tier. You have to have sold number of shirts that equals your current tier, and then there's an unsubstantiated rumor that 500 and above, you have to have 80% of your slots filled as well. And I support that rumor.
So it must be true, because he's the skeptic of the group.
I helped to spread it.
It's been true for me, and as far as I know, Young hasn't tiered up, so he's definitely sold more than his number. 500, I think, is what he's at.
Yeah, if you look right now, I've sold more than 1,000. So if they just went by sales, I should be at tier 2,000.
Yep. Okay, so I guess we're probably at a good stopping point. Do you guys want to share where everyone can find you?
No.
How about you, Chris?
No.
Where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me at the Thrift Shop Hustler and on YouTube, and I'll put a link right here. Or I'll put a link. You can check out my links below.
How about you, Jeff? Where can we find you?
I'm just going to put real quick in the chat so you can click my name and get my YouTube. I have a blog that I haven't blogged on for a year or so, and I'm going to try to get back to it, but it's mymultiplestreams.com. It's all about multiple streams, but it's also about life and health, and it's hot.
I know, I hate it.
I don't want to complain right now. I feel bad complaining about the heat when people are going through what they're going through.
No, everybody's got their own.
But it's hot.
Yeah. Frogs and Finds.
Sorry, go on. I said I go on the high heat, I die. It's basically, I get sick and pain shoots. And today we're getting our door replaced, so I'm not going to have good air conditioning today.
That stinks. Okay, so and if you are new here, welcome. This is my channel, Texas Gal Treasures, and I make videos all about different ways to make money and save money, and we have lots of laughs along the way. I'm I'm locking you out, Jay.
Yeah. And also, don't forget, if you enjoyed this program, please click the like button, share, and subscribe to Margaret's channel.
Yes, and all these guys too. And let me share real fast where you can find me on Facebook. I am at Texas Gal Treasures. I also have a couple other Facebook groups. And I also, where's my other one I wanted to show you? I want to thank my patrons that help me out on Patreon. If you're interested, come check me out on Patreon. I help create shirts and help people with their shirt designs and things like that. So that is out there as well. So absolutely subscribe and hit that little bell so you are notified the next time we go live. Jeff, you got something? I see your finger in the air.
Which finger? Frocks and Fine was asking about that, what I mentioned. It's called Market Samurai, as in the Japanese do. And it's a little application you download, and it's not free.
It's not free. Okay.
Well, it's a one-time fee.
Very cool. Well, thanks, guys, for coming on. Joe ended up having something that stuck him at work, so he couldn't join in. So next time, we'll have
you
Joe.
you take care, Margaret, and we're thinking about you and everyone else in Texas. So
thanks. I appreciate it. And bye, everybody. Thanks for coming to watch.
Bye.